Today, we're going to talk about a natural way to get rid of histamines. Now, what's a histamine? A histamine is something developed when encountered with some type of thing that you're allergic to, also an injury or an infection. And the symptoms are the following: mucus, sneezing, runny nose, watery eyes, red eyes. And so, whether you have seasonal allergies or some other type of inflammatory condition, it might be a good idea to know more about how to speed up this process and get rid of these histamines. Now, unfortunately, histamines are also in the food supply too. So, unknowingly, you could be consuming histamines and aggravating the condition. But there are certain organs that have enzymes to help you dismantle and break down histamines. And the first one is called diamine oxidase. We're just going to call it DAO. So this enzyme is located in the small intestine as well as your kidney. Now, it's in the small intestine because of all the histamines you get from foods. So you need this enzyme to help break it down. But it's also in the kidney. And another enzyme, which is fairly a long chemical compound, HNMT, stands for histamine N methyl transferase. Not that you needed to know that, but this enzyme also breaks down histamine, and it's located in your liver, it's in your lungs, and it's even in your central nervous system. And so, if we look at these histamines, the liver and kidney are probably the most important organs. The liver receives a tremendous amount of blood flow, just like the kidneys. In fact, one third of all the blood in your entire body travels through the liver every minute. And so, anything that inhibits liver function can be a problem. So, this relates to, like, junk foods, alcohol, or even smoking can actually kind of make things worse. So, the two central good remedies for dealing with histamines would be getting some grass fed beef kidney extract as well as grass fed beef liver extract. Now, if you can find these in a freeze dried form, that would be best because you'll have the maximum amount of these enzymes, plus a lot of other additional things that will help detoxification. I mean, you have selenium, you have antioxidants, you have nutrients that will all help speed up the process. Now, the other remedy that I'm going to recommend would be milk thistle. So, the compound in milk thistle is called silymarin. And that compound not only is great in protecting the liver and other organs from poisons like snake bites, poisonous mushrooms, certain drugs that can poison you. But milk thistle has been known to help anaphylactic shock, which is a severe allergic reaction. So it's great in any allergies. Now, since histamines come from a certain immune cell called the mast cell, milk thistle stabilizes the membrane around the mast cell, decreasing histamines directly, and then avoiding the foods high in histamine. And that would be anything fermented, as in alcohol, like beer, wine, other alcohol beverages. This includes fermented dairy, as in aged cheeses, cream cheese, yogurt, kefir, things like that. I would also avoid fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi, even though I usually recommend them. But if you're in a histamine reaction, you should probably avoid them. Other fermented products would be like bread, vinegar, that which includes apple cider vinegar, cured meats. Okay, I would avoid those. And then other things like smoked meats and smoked fish, shellfish, spinach, and even chocolate. All of these are high in histamine. So if you avoid these, you're going to have less of a reaction and you can overcome this a lot faster. Now, if you haven't seen my other very popular video on mucus, you might want to check that out. I put it up right here.